Welcome to Artists Ensemble Theater's 2012-2013 season. This is going to be our biggest and best season yet.
In a lot of theaters that I've worked in, I've done brand new scripts. Mary Zimmerman's stuff at the Goodman is always brand new scripts. A lot of things at the Looking Glass are brand new scripts. And it's a lot of fun working with a brand new script, especially if the writer is there. Because then the writer has an opportunity to kind of sculpt lines to fit particular actor's delivery or particular actor's business or whatever. And Margaret has such a great sense of humor that it's always fun to work with her script.
It's going to be great getting back on stage again, and it's a wonderful live radio play. I really do enjoy acting. That has been my first love, would draw me to the theater. And particularly doing It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play, is fascinating because it is radio acting, and yet you are live in front of the audience, so the audience is seeing you as well. So it is a combination of both the voice acting of radio, but there's also the great aspect of the audience is watching as well. So it's a matter of creating the different characters with your voice, really establishing the location, the mood, the tone, all through the vocal work. And then it's going to be very interesting watching how the physical interaction of the performers works in the radio station context. So that's going to be a great deal of fun.
You know, Mary's art and life together and the challenges in both of those, relationships, identifying, rediscovering oneself, relationships with our parents, with our siblings, with our childhood friends, with our significant others, and staying true to who we are. And I just think there's some great moments in this play, and it's funny and it's heart-wrenching at times, and I think that those, in my opinion, are the best types of plays.
There's such an intimacy when there are just two of you doing the show. And you don't know where the lines are sometimes. You don't know where the parameters are because every actor works in a different way. But Linda and I have known each other for so long that we know how we work. And just as importantly, you know things when you get on stage. If I see a certain look in her eyes or she sees a certain look in my eyes, then we can say, oh, my goodness, they're in terror. They're not going to remember their next line. So you can adjust for that. You know that that's coming. Or on the other side of the coin, you can tell when someone is having a moment, and it's a good moment, and it's like, we're going to play here. We're going to.
Playing three different characters in a show can have its challenges. A few seasons ago we did The Dining Room, and that was another show where a small cast took on a large number of characters. For this show, I'm really hoping I have some good wigs. But beyond that, for me, I think the key is not to try to make any one character too complicated. Obviously, I don't have 20 minutes to get into character between each character, but I, as an actor, like to find those physical things that I can grab onto, really figure out what each character's posture is. Posture and walk, I think, is a big key for me personally. It helps that all three will have, hopefully, separate and distinct accents, and so I think that's something that I'll use to really grab a hold of each character. So it'll be a challenge, but hopefully I'll keep them all straight.
For a number of years about doing a collaborative production. So not only Artists Ensemble working in our spaces and hiring our students to act and to work behind the scenes, but to eventually do a production where the Artists Ensemble actors as well as our student actors are working side by side and doing the same show. So we're very excited about that. And Meet Me in St. Louis seems a great vehicle for that, primarily because you have the older generation of the father, the mother, the grandfather, the maid, Katie, and you have all of these kids, these young college and high school kids. So it seems like really the perfect show for Artists Ensemble and Rockford College Performing Arts Department to do.
I think that this show will do quite well, and I think it's a must.
We've got a great cast. You're going to laugh your butt off. Please come. I know you'll like it.
It's so theatrical. You have 4 actors who are busting their butts on stage to play a ton of characters. How many off the top of my head, I don't even know.
So I think the play is just an incredible amount of fun. It should be a lot of laughs.
Excited about a good-sized chorus of great singers.
You won't want to miss it, so make sure you get your subscriptions now.